he has been here, he has distinguished himself as a leader amongst his peers. Without further ado, I present to you our male valedictorian, Ammar Salkini.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين وأفضل الصلاة وأتم التسليم على سيدنا محمد صلى الله عليه وعلى آله وصحبه ومن تبعهم بإحسان إلى يوم الدين. Respected dignitaries, dearest educators and administrators, fellow graduating class of 2018, and above all, beloved parents, in the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful, I greet you with the blessed greetings of our deen. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bestow His peace, mercy, blessings upon you. Imagine yourself sailing in a boat, and as you're sailing, you get lost into a deep ocean. Sun is covered by clouds and waves are getting stronger and more dangerous. And as you're in this state, you discover there's a hole in the boat. So you paddle and paddle as fast as you can to hopefully find a place to save you. But as the boat's about to sink, you spot an island from far away. So you paddle as fast as you can to reach the island, and eventually you reach the island safely. And as you land on the island, saved from this vicious ocean, you see this island is so beautiful. All types of fun and joy are here. And you can't wait until you live here. And as you walk, a guard comes to you and tells you, if you want to live on this island, you've got two options. Option one is to live on it for 1 year, just for 1 year, and then we're going to throw you into the ocean. Option two is to work for us for 1 year. We're doing some work on the shore, and then you live on this island forever. Which one will you choose? One person can't wait to join that entire year of fun after being saved from this vicious ocean. But unfortunately, after this 1 year, all of this fun will stop. And just as if he hadn't have any fun before. But the wiser person whom we should be like, will choose to invest for that 1 year for his or her eternity. He'll put some effort, but at the end, the reward will be far greater. And this is very similar to our state right now, as Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala offered us two options in this life. Option one is to live this life as we desire and as we think that we're having fun and not provide any benefit for the creation on this earth. Enjoy this short lifetime, this 1 year, but unfortunately the eternity won't be for you. Do you guys remember the first day in grade 12, how weird was it? It all passed like this. How about the first year of school, the very first year of school, when we all entered JK class and we were crying and everybody else was crying and the teacher was panicking to calm us down? It all passed like this. And that's how the rest of our life will pass. Yes, we can have a bit of fun, but our ultimate goal in this life should be for option number two, should be to put our efforts and work for the purpose that we're created for. And what is this purpose? We know that we're generally created for worship. But there's a more comprehensive purpose of the creation of the human being. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in Surah Al-Baqarah, ayah number 30, أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم, وَإِذْ قَالَ رَبُّكَ لِلْمَلَائِكَةِ إِنِّي جَاعِلٌ فِي الْأَرْضِ خَلِيفَةً. And when your Lord said to the angels, I am creating on this earth a Khalifa. What is a Khalifa? A Khalifa is a person whom you charge to do something. So we are Allah's Khalifa on this earth. We are charged this earth to flourish it, to make it a better place for all the creation on it. And so it's my job and it's your job, my dear graduates, to improve this earth and change the sad state of humanity. Because if it wasn't us, if it wasn't the graduating class of this great Islamic school, the youth who are empowered with knowledge, then who else will do that? Who else will take on this job? And do not underestimate yourself. You can start always small, because once all these famous people that we see out there that have caused change in this world were sitting on the same chairs like you, having the same goals and aspirations, and as they put their utmost efforts, they have made it. And they have reached the moon. But that only means if they reach the moon, we can reach the stars. And quoting Bob the Builder, yes we can. And one way to achieve these results, as Brother Saqib was saying, in fact, to achieve any level that we want in the dunya and the akhirah, is paying attention to a very important factor, the most influential factor in any human being's life. This factor, I'm pretty sure everybody in this hall has been affected by it. This factor is friendship. Is the friends that you choose, is the environment that you choose to surround you, because you are what your friends are. When your friends are doing good at their school, you'll do good at school. When your friends are doing good at their deen, you'll do good at your deen. And I've seen this factor, wallahi, with my own eyes, guiding people whom I thought will never be guided, and misleading people whom I thought will never be led astray. And as we're leaving this beautiful school, this beautiful community that we're in, we're going to be exposed to the bad side of this factor more often. And the good side will be more hidden. And our choices will affect our future. So pay extra attention to whom you choose to be your friends. Make them the ones that will help you in your studies and in your deen. And remember the saying of the Prophet ﷺ, a person's way of life or his religion is that of his friend. I'd like to take the time to thank our beloved parents who have been always doing their best to make us happy. And wallahi, there's not a person walking on this globe who loves you more than your parents, whom we owe more respect, more birr, and more kindness and care than our parents. And no matter how we try, we can never be able to pay you back for what you have done, because you've done it sincerely without expecting any reward from us. So may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reward you with the very best that He has. May Allah make you the happiest and grant you the most of happiness and falah in dunya and the akhirah, and grant you good health and give you a long, blessed, happy life. Ameen. And for our amazing teachers, how joyful was spending time in each one of your classes. Believe me, teachers at OAS are just unique. Because unlike other teachers at other schools, their main goal is our own benefit. You guys have sacrificed your time, your mood, your lunches, your weekends, your spare, and all your pleasure for us. So may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reward you with something that's better than what you deserve. For the best math teacher in the universe, time will tell if the statement is true or not, Brother Jawed. It was truly an incredible experience being roasted in front of your whole class for asking what you see as an easy question. I can't forget these memories when you'd be jumping out of happiness when I get a low mark. But this only shows your love for us. Jazakallah khair, Brother Jawed. It was a great pleasure being in your class, Brother Talha. Taking off that 0.5 mark every test and then telling me to stop arguing was just funny. I sincerely enjoyed your tough marking because it taught me a lot of lessons. I hope we reach first place in Guns of Boom. Thank you, Brother Ali Jamar, for being such a caring teacher. Letting us use our own formula sheets for physics was so generous, although they didn't really help us if we didn't study the day before. You're certainly the wisest at the school, and you've given us all individually advice from your wisdom. So may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reward you and help us apply these advice. Back at the class, face the wall, was Brother Muhammad Hussein's motto in grade 11. Even I got kicked out of your class, brother. Thank you for making biology so boring, so interesting. I enjoyed you, and I enjoyed seeing you enter with an XX large cup of coffee every day and making me fill it up with water whenever it finishes. You surely needed that much to stand us. Thank you, Brother Abd Ismail, for making business so simple. How fun was it doing the 10-page business assignment, not even the night before, the hour before the class. A teacher who's in the class feared, but outside the class dared. If your thesis is praising console over PC games, you're guaranteed a mark so bad and lame. If you ever seen a teacher who sits on the table and puts his legs on the chair, instead of sitting on a chair and putting his legs on the floor, then you've seen him teaching English at OAS. He sits that way, takes his imagination far away into the lands of poems and plays. Brother Toma, I certainly learned a lot from your class. How fun was it telling us straight up in our faces our work is bad. I like your straight upness. I don't know if that's a word, but I know it's art. Brother Ahmed Noor, I haven't got the chance to be taught French at OAS, but otherwise I love your big smile that's always on your face. I know you're a Senegal fan of the World Cup. I hope Senegal beats Japan today. Teachers like Brother Osman, whose care and love has always made me feel comfortable and confident. I know what to better say about you except your beautiful kindness and caring for your students. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reward you. It's people like Sister Anab and Sister Muna who made OAS feel truly as our second home. You guys took the place of our mothers by your care and love to all of us. I remember when I first came to OAS, I was always anxious and stressed out. I even had a hunchback. But it was people like you who always comforted and reassured me. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala truly reward you. Behind the scene was always our dearest principal, Muhammad Sheikh, and Vice Principal, Brother Hamidi, whose efforts have always made OAS the amazing school we entered and exited for the past 200 years. Please give a round of applause for all our teachers, administrators, and definitely honorable. And another applause for our honorable dignitaries who took from their precious time to be with us today. And now to my dearest graduating class of 2018. I want to shout you out one by one to express my love to everyone. Shout out to Adam Bryant for being a baller, and to Abdullah for being a fast jogger. Shout out for Momak for being a pro streamer, and to Arsama for being a pro hacker. Shout out to Mo Jesus for his badar that takes the ball into the air so high and far. And to Jacob Jordans for shifting me whenever he played ball. Shout out to Aboud for being such a nice dude, and to Salman for being such a caring man. Shout out to Sandeep for going to Trinidad, and for Erbi for the hoverboard that he had. I know it's broken right now. Shout out to Sugal for planning to go back to his homeland. Shout out to Liban and Dabil for making us die of laughter. And to Mubarak and Kalani for being the best baseball batters. Shout out to Hassan Aziz for combing his hair like a boss, and to Fawaz for yelling chicken on the Wonderland bus. Shout out to Hanat for always trying to swear in Arabic, and to Hussein for giving me his business assignment whenever I asked for it. Shout out to Shahrain for being my ping pong rival, although you've only beaten me twice. And to Yasser Hijari for being a future pilot. Just don't crash, Yasser. Shout out to Mu'ad for his anthropology discussion rivalry with me. And to Al-Natro for staying up until 2 a.m. studying chemistry with me. Shout out to Ramadan for his fresh hairline. You certainly can't find it better than his straight outline. Shout out to Jamal for being the original JG. And to Erti for simply being Erti. Shout out to all the grade 12 sisters. I know we've had a tough journey on getting stuff done, but at the end, we're able to fundraise for the grad and have fun. I can't express how happy and sad I am right now. All what I can say is congratulations to all of you. You guys have made it through 14 years of school. I've made it through 13. I ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to grant us all success, falah, happiness, and content in the dunya and akhirah. And please, if it is the last time I may see some of you, forgive me and remember me in your dua. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make us meet together again in His Firdaus al-A'la. Ameen. Jazakumullahu khairan. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Thank you, Ammar. But where's my shout out?